Okay, welcome, Fit Family. Today is the actual first episode of our little video blog. And what we're going through is what's in your gym bag. Now, I find that what you pack in your gym bag can be directly related to efficiency. And that is what we're focusing on today is efficiency. It is how to pack exactly what you need. Not too much, not too little. Everything that you have in your gym bag has to serve more than one purpose. You don't want to be hauling around too much stuff, and you also don't want to haul around too little stuff. And I know it's easy to get caught up in the hype of you got to have this and you got to have that, but guess what? You don't have to. Now, keep it in mind that not everybody has a car. Not everybody has transportation. Some of us walk. Some of us catch the bus, much like myself. So, that being said, I have to maximize what I have in my gym bag. I have to be very careful of what I bring around with me. Because again, I work out early in the mornings, but I also work after I leave work, after I leave the gym. So, I need to make sure that everything I have in my gym bag is working for me for the whole day. And that is where we get into the whole idea of training smart, training smarter, and not harder. Okay, now what we're going to start with is going to be a gym bag. Now, a long time ago, I was always big on the gym bag, the typical gym bag, the typical duffel bag type situation that we would take to the gym. However, just recently, I've actually become hip to the other bag. I don't know what you call this, but I have one. Okay, so this bag is just big enough. It has a little straps I can carry on my shoulder, so therefore it works. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how I pack my bag, and you all can go from there. Okay. Now I have my bag here, and I like to pack my bag for functionality, because functionality is a very big thing, very big part in what I do. Now, how I dress for the gym that day depends on which day of the week it is. However, one thing that I do want to make sure that I have in my bag is my towel. So today, what we're going to focus on is having a towel. This is my bath towel. Okay, also inside of this towel is I would usually have a bar of soap or a soap bottle, some Axe or Old Spice, which is my brand. Okay, that's going to be in there. Usually, sometimes, before I put my towel in there, I'm going to have my work clothes at the bottom. Because when I leave the gym, I'm going to get dressed for work. So naturally, my work clothes will go on the bottom. That would mean my pants, my shirt, my shoes. That I'm going to wear to work. On top of that is going to go my towel. Okay. Today we're not actually going to show the work clothes and all that stuff. We're just going to show the towel. The towel is going to go in first. Okay. Now we have the towel. Again, like I said, it's very important after you finish working out that you take a shower. Why? You don't want to be smelly when you leave the gym, unless you have your own car and you're going straight home. However, hey, this gym has a free shower. That's free water for you. Save on your water bill. Take a shower at the gym. Okay, we're going to put our towel in there. Now, what am I going to use before I get to that point? So, this is how we're going to pack. This is how I pack. I have my shoes. I have 2 pairs of shoes that I wear. I have my wrestling shoes because number one, and people may wonder, why do I wear wrestling shoes? Wrestling shoes actually provide good stability, especially when you're working on legs, when you're doing squats and things of that nature. Wrestling shoes are good for that. Some days I wear these, some days I don't. On the days that I don't wear my wrestling shoes, I wear my new foot shoes. Okay, they're almost like footies. Now, let's say today I'm gonna wear these. So I'm going to roll them up real nicely or just leave them flat. Depends on what your preference. I'm going to lay them on top of my towel. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do after that is, again, I'm going in reverse order here. So, I'm going to put my pants. These are my gym pants. Some days I wear these to the gym, especially when I train early in the morning. Sometimes I actually change into them when I get to the gym. All depends. On this particular day, let's just say that I'm wearing my work clothes. So I'm going to take my gym pants. I'm going to put those on top of my shoes. Then I'm actually going to take my workout shirt, which is this shirt here, which is the shirt that I actually wear sometimes, which you'll see in a lot of my pictures, which will be coming. This is one of my Gold's Gym shirts, which I've had for years. I'm actually going to put this on top of my pants. And then I'm actually going to I have my compression shorts. My compression shorts are very important in there. If you are a hardcore lifter or a long-time lifter, then you understand the idea of compression shorts. I'm going to put my compression shorts on top of the shirt. Okay. Now, so far, what I have are my clothes, and this is basically what I'm working out in and what after I get done. Now, this is where we get into the interesting part. We have accessories. Now, technically speaking, the accessories, if you actually have a duffel bag, your accessories would go in the little pockets on the side, your protein powders and all that stuff. That would all go in on the side. Now, let's get into the gloves. Now, I usually like to actually like to put my gloves on the top. This is just me. Now, I have two types of things that I can work with here. I have my gloves that come with the lifting straps, or I could go free-handed and just add lifting straps. Some people like lifting straps, some people don't. It all depends on who you ask. Okay? Me personally, again, it's all about training smarter, not necessarily harder. I do train hard, but it's also about being smart because, again, we actually have a bigger industry. We're working more. We're moving around more. I have to train for functionality. So, I only take my lifting straps when I need them. When I cannot find my gloves, when I don't have time to get to them, which usually everything is in my bag. However, if I want to change things up, then I will just leave my gloves at home and I'll take my lifting straps, which at what point they will go in the bag and they will go on the side. Today, we're not going to put them in there, but we have them when we need them. However, the plus side to these lifting straps is that although they're wrist wraps, I do use them as knee wraps. Rarely, but I do use them because, again, they're about 24 inches and, hey, it does what I needed to do. However, today, we're going to pack our gloves, okay, because they have the wrist wraps, and that's actually what I use the most. So we're going to put the gloves in the bag. Okay, we're going to put that on top of the clothes. Now, the next thing is our training log. Yes, I know it's a little fancy, a little purplish with the butterflies and the flowers and all this. It's a little girly, but hey, whatever. I don't care. The point is, it serves its purpose. I'm able to write my workouts in it. I have my pen in there. And also, I can write any notes that I come across throughout the day. That means anything, if I have a conversation with somebody, if I'm thinking about something, a way to maximize my training, if I'm walking through a store and I pick up a magazine and I read something, I want to research something, hey, I write it down in this book. When I get home, I research it. Everything is in this book. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that in that bag. Now, if you notice behind me, I have a couple other things. I have this container. In this container, I have some protein powder. Inside of here, I have one serving. This is weight gainer, because right now I'm trying to gain weight. So, but usually I will have two servings. 2 servings of protein powder, one which is going to be my post-workout, and another which will be later on in the day. Because again, when I leave the gym, I'm running errands, and I'm going to work. Well, guess what? I'm not going to put that in there yet. I'm just going to throw that to the side. Now, I have my belt. My belt is something that I wear. Okay, I wear my belt on my way to the gym, at the gym, and after I leave the gym. On most days, then I wear the belt. The reason is, when I'm actually squatting, when I'm leg pressing, when I'm whatever, doing deadlifts, whatever, the belt is important. I feel that the belt is important. Most people don't feel it is. I feel that it is. Okay, so I'm going to wear this belt on my way to the gym, whether I'm walking, catching the bus, whatever, because it's already there. My body's used to having the belt connected to it. Now, after I leave the gym, I'm going to still keep the belt. Reason is, I believe, for me, that it helps me improve my posture. It keeps my back straight, which means that when I'm working out, my body is actually used to being upright. It's used to being straight, which means the muscle is going to look better. Because again, what good is it to work out if you're going to have a horrible posture? You're just looking like a caveman. So I wear the belt to remind me to stand up straight if I ever start to slouch. So we're going to have that there. That's not going to go in the bag, of course. Now, of course, yeah, we do have a shaker cup, which will all automatically have a protein powder mix. Okay, that's already going to be mixed up. That's not shown right here on the camera, but it's already mixed up because, again, before we get to the gym, we're already going to have had our pre-workout drink and our pre-workout shake, if that's what you decide to do. Now, inside that shaker cup is going to come a already mix for your post-workout, if you decide to go that route. Now, if you do not decide to go that route, then guess what? You have your container, which has your protein powder for your post-workout, and then after your post-workout meal, and then again later on that day, depending on what you have going on. So we're going to go ahead and throw it in the bag. Okay, we'll tie the bag up. Now you can put anything else in there that you want. Let's say a phone charger or whatever. Okay, little bag. Now, the way that I've rigged this bag up is that at the end, I have this little hook. Okay, over here, I have this bottle. Okay, I take this bottle, I hook it up to this hook. Inside this bottle actually serves three purposes. It has my pre-workout, my intra-workout, and as well, any type of water that I need throughout the day. That is the purpose that it serves. So, whenever I'm walking, I have the whole shebang. I have the bag, which has everything I need in it for my workout. My bottle has everything I need to keep me hydrated and keeps me ready. Okay, and that is very important. And again, like I said, I might put a magazine in here. I might put some other things here. If I decide to stop by the store, I can drop something else in this bag. And like I said, again, it's not necessarily about being hardcore and this, that, and other, following trends, following this. Yes, some people can afford to get more than one bag. Some people can't. Some people have vehicles, others don't. This is for the lifters who are trying to maximize your time in the gym. You want to make sure that you're taking the right things to the gym. But the things that you take to the gym, you want to make sure that they are there to give you the best results. Again, it's about time management. It is also about getting the most out of your workout. You don't want to get to the gym and spend 15 minutes trying to figure out what it is that you need. You also want to make sure that your bag itself is interchangeable. That means you don't want a bag that is bigger than the stuff you have in it. You also don't want a bag that is smaller than the stuff you have to put in it. So you want to make sure that everything that you take are things that you're going to use. Maybe at the gym, some things you'll use at the gym. But also, hey, if you need to throw some extra things in there, you want to make sure you have enough space. Okay? You want to make sure, as you've noticed, the things that I have in my bag are usable. I can use them at least 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Let's say if I'm not going to work that day, guess what? Then, hey, I'm going to free up some space because guess what? I have my workout clothes on. I will take a shower. Of course, I will switch out my set of underwear naturally. However, everything in my bag has a purpose. And chances are it has more than one purpose. So that being said, that is going to end our session today. Make sure that when you pack your gym bag, that you're only putting in what you need, what will serve you for that day, and not only for that day, for let's say that day and the day after. You want to pack for 2 days in advance because again, failure to plan is a plan to fail. So make sure that whatever you do with your gym bag, that it works for your life. Train smart, train hard, have fun, no injuries, and let's get it going. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you next time on our next issue. Thank you. Bye.